All right, welcome to Evergreen Park's 2025 graduation. Would all gentlemen please remove their caps? If I could ask at this time that you please turn off your cell phones and electronic devices. Everyone please rise for the presentation of colors, national anthem, and the Pledge of Allegiance. And now for the national anthem, I'd like to welcome the unaccompanied minors.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please welcome to the stage for the Pledge of Allegiance, Jack Schaller.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, I will dismiss the color guard, and I ask that the audience please be seated. Students can be seated as well. Before we get started at this time, I'm asking all former and current military members to please stand and be acknowledged with Angel Ramirez, Andres Flores Ramirez, Christopher Brown, Crystal Solis, Moises Martinez Lira, Aaliyah Diaz, and Jack Harris, who after graduation tonight will be entering into the armed forces. Thank you for your service. And now, welcome to the stage for the graduation welcome, Joey Burns.
Good evening, everyone. It is my honor to welcome you to the Class of 2025 graduation ceremony. I'm thrilled to stand before you today to celebrate not only our achievements, but the journey we've all taken together. Tonight we are here to recognize not only the graduating class, but also the people who have supported us along the way. To the parents, grandparents, and loved ones, thank you for everything you have done for us along our journey, and even if we haven't said it in years, we do appreciate your love and support. I would also like to thank the maintenance staff who worked so hard to set everything up in the building. You guys are the ones that hold this place together, literally. And to the teachers, who somehow managed to survive our endless questions and occasional attempts at negotiating deadlines. Your dedication to the students in this class is truly admirable. You have been a consistent, positive influence during our time at EP and have never failed to inspire my passion for learning. Except when I go home with 3 hours of English homework. Thanks, Mr. Mikolskis. Most importantly, thank you to the students, the class of 2025. I would argue that this group of students is one of the most legendary to ever graduate from EP. This year, we had 27 Illinois State Scholars, the most in school history, Kenyatta Hope, who broke the 26-year school record in the 100-meter dash, and two-time All-State Choir performer Susie Summers. As you can see, we have already achieved many great things, but this is not the end. We have just begun our journey, and I cannot wait to see how much farther each of us go. Today is more than just a ceremony, it's a rite of passage, a moment that marks the end of a chapter and the beginning of another. As Mustangs, we've learned to embrace lifelong learning, value our health, and give back to the community that has shaped us. We've cheered together at pep rallies, survived group projects, and maybe even got a little too competitive in gym class basketball. Let's be honest, Evergreen Park isn't just a school, it's a family. In a town where everyone knows everyone, it's impossible to get away with anything. If you ever tried to skip class, you'd probably run into your neighbor, your teacher, and your mom's best friend all before you got to the end of the block. But that's what makes this place special. We support each other, we push each other, and we celebrate each other's successes, big and small. We've had our share of memorable moments, cheering for the football team on Friday nights, watching our cheer and dance teams dominate at halftime, and traveling to away games to represent even when it wasn't down the street. As we look ahead, let's remember the lessons we've learned here. To be kind, to work hard, and to never underestimate the power of a supportive community. And if all else fails, just remember, Evergreen Park is always here to welcome you back with open arms. Congratulations, class of 2025. Let's make the next chapter even better than the last. Thank you. Mustangs, let's ride.
Please welcome to the stage our valedictorian, Lily Gleason.
Good evening, families, staff, and class of 2025. I'm incredibly honored to be standing on this stage today. A little nervous too, but that's no surprise to anyone who knows me. I feel especially lucky to be here at EP. As an 8th grader, I was faced with a decision of where to attend high school. I had 4 siblings that all went to Catholic high schools, but I went against that tradition because I knew that Evergreen was the place for me, especially because our pool is a lot nicer. And after 4 years, I can confidently say that I have never regretted my decision. Because we've gotten the chance to go to EP, we've experienced so much together over the years. We've stood in the hallways for more clap-outs than I can remember, and even a few clap-ins. We danced until we were sweating at homecoming each year. We dressed on theme as we made our way to the bleachers to cheer on our football team, and headed to the gym for basketball and volleyball. We had a club for everything, from mathletes to culinary, and everyone found themselves involved in some way, even if it was just by buying bundt cakes at lunch to help Scholastic Bowl. That's not to say we didn't go through difficult times, whether it be late nights doing ungodly amounts of homework, or sitting through boring class meetings, or pushing through class even when we had our own problems existing in the background. However, it was all worth it to make it to this night. Somehow, from that day we had freshman orientation as 14-year-olds, we've grown into young adults that are ready to move on to the next chapter in our lives. Some of us will go to college, others will join the trades, and some will serve in the military. Whatever path you may choose, remember the community that we have built here. Most of us have spent the past 4 years together, and some of us can even remember sitting in preschool or kindergarten together. No matter where we end up, we will always remain connected through our memories and experiences. I know we will all accomplish great things, and I hope that one day we will return for a reunion so we can hear all about it. I'm sure everyone is ready to move on from high school, but we will never have a chance to be in high school again. So remember and reflect on all that has happened, the good, the boring, and even the bad. They are all pieces of us that have made us the people we are today and are the foundation of the people we will one day become. I'd be remiss if I didn't take the time to thank all the people that have helped me get to this point, because the honest truth is that none of us would be here today without the people in our lives that have supported us. Thank you to my family for always believing in me, to my teachers for pushing me to my best and providing a helping hand along the way, to my coaches who helped me grow into a more confident person, to my friends for giving me an outlet outside of class, to everyone in my life who reminded me to take a step out of my head and to take a breath. And thank you to everyone here tonight for shaping a school that I genuinely loved attending. I hope we all go far, but still keep Evergreen close to our hearts in some way. Bring everything you have learned here with you to the next steps in your life. I promise it'll push you further than you believe. Good luck, thank you, and go Mustangs!
Please welcome to our stage our salutatorian, Rosebud Summers.
Good evening, fellow classmates, beloved staff, and esteemed guests. My name is Rosebud Summers, and I speak to you today as your salutatorian, one of your co-class presidents, one of your student ambassadors, and your favorite Mustang's favorite Mustang. I spoke at this podium 4 years ago at our 8th grade graduation ceremony. Think of how much has changed since then. Look around you. We've grown up. Maybe our hairstyles have changed, or we grew taller, or we switched up our sense of style. But the change between us runs deeper than that. We've met new people, we've made new friends, and we lost old friends that hopeful middle school us thought we would keep forever. Now look at yourselves. You've changed on your own too. With age, you've become more independent. With experiences, the good and the bad, you've grown more resilient. You've listened to more music, read more books, and most importantly, lived more life. I remember in middle school, I always heard people say that you go through so much change in high school, but I didn't believe them because I thought I already knew exactly who I was. But that's the funny thing about change. You don't get to pick if or when it happens. Change is inevitable. A wise woman once told me, the only constant thing in life is change. So my first piece of advice is to be open to change and to never stop learning. Most of us have grown up in this small town for most or even all of our lives. Now we are going off to college where we meet so many new people from so many different places with all different interests and beliefs. If we close our minds and ourselves off from new opportunities and from accepting differences, then we limit how fulfilling life can truly be. But with all this change, we must never forget who we are and what we fight for. One of the most prevalent lessons that I have learned in high school is there are people in this world who will always judge or hate or comment on you. You can't please everyone, no matter what you do. But beyond this negativity, true happiness blooms when you stop caring what others think of you and start living your life for yourself. So my next piece of advice is don't let others stop you from doing what you love. As long as you're keeping yourself happy and healthy, everyone else's opinions do not matter. It's your life to live, not theirs. And building off of that, my final piece of advice is to go after your dreams fully and unapologetically. We each have one life to live, so why not go after everything you want to? Personally, I'm off to Northwestern University to study theater. I would say my dream job is to be a Broadway actress, but I see it as my upcoming career. I hope to also become a singer-songwriter, a poet, a cast member of SNL, and so much more, because I see that life has so much more to offer than the limits we tend to place on ourselves out of fear that we'll fail. Don't let those dreams stay dreams. Make them your reality. It'll take hard work, determination, and resilience, but you can make it happen. In summary, life is full of unpredictable ups and downs, but it is your life to live, so stay true to yourself and go after all your goals. A real-life example of this is an art project I made way back in 6th grade. I drew myself in a few different stages of my life. The second stage is me speaking at the graduation ceremony for the class of 2025. And now, here I am. The fourth stage is a picture of me singing on Broadway. That'll be up next. Now, before they play the Academy Awards wrap-up music, there are some important people I'd love to give a shout-out to. First and foremost, my parents, Melanie and John Summers. They've always believed in me, both academically and musically, and they are the foundation of my success, along with so many other members of my family. Special shout out to my sister and future Mustang, Violet. I would like to acknowledge Alan Reyes, our dear classmate who is sitting here with us today in spirit. I would like to recognize my favorite staff members, Mr. Dugan, Ms. Almendarez, and Mrs. Papasideris, for supporting me and for helping me achieve so many amazing things during my time here. And finally, I will never forget my favorite teachers, Mrs. Reed, who is always so full of kindness and optimism, Mr. Trufa, who is always there for us with humor and encouragement, and last but certainly not least, Mr. Mikulskis, who is the most dedicated and supportive teacher ever. And with that, I wish you all the best with your next chapter. And in the wise words of Mr. Trufa, good luck out there, you got this. Thank you and have a great day.
And please welcome to the stage for our student address, Helani Mitchell.
Thank you to our graduates, loved ones, and distinguished faculty members. It is an honor to be here with you today. I'm so grateful for the privilege of being your class of 2025 speaker. I'd like to begin by congratulating each and every one of our graduates tonight and thank our amazing staff and teachers. We all know how hard we've worked to make it here tonight, through sleepless nights, swim units, AP exams, and multiple fire alarms in one day. We did it. Now we'll never have to do the PACER test again. Your hard work has not gone unnoticed in and out of the classroom. Today, we celebrate with state qualifiers in both music and sports, committed athletes, poets, and actors. All of this has led you here and helped you choose what you'll do once you leave this school as a student for the last time. Whether you're attending a 4-year or 2-year college, going into the trades or the armed forces, we all have something to be proud of. When I think back on my time here, my teammates and friends, I'm reminded of a quote by Eleanor Roosevelt: "Do what you can with what you have where you are." While EP isn't the largest school, we might not have the same sports as everyone else, we've still been able to flourish and dominate among those much larger schools. We've won countless games against recruited athletes, had the honor of 27 Illinois State Scholars, and passed an entire school year without a fight. Our school is great because we are great. Our choices and accomplishments have improved our community and prove that we will succeed in the world and improve it after tonight. It's not only the students that make a school great, but also the teachers and staff we learn from. Everyone here wants to see us succeed and have ensured that we created a strong platform as we close this chapter of our life. And I'm sure I can speak for all of us when I say I am forever grateful. We've made sure that our school and community is truly the best in the land. I know our future is bright, even if it's blurry today. So I want to thank everyone for being here again today, congratulate our students, and thank our wonderful teachers. We couldn't have done it without your hard work and dedication. After all, we learn from the best. Thank you, and go Mustangs.
Good evening, families, friends, staff, and of course, class of 2025. Tonight marks a special night for our graduating seniors. It is the culmination of 4 years of their time here at Evergreen Park Community High School. At the beginning of the school year, I challenged our senior class to leave their mark on our school and leave our school in a better place than when they entered. To say that they did leave their mark would be an understatement. The graduates seated here today took every opportunity before them to not only better themselves, but our school as a whole. I'm struck by the numerous accomplishments that define the class of 2025. You have set remarkable standards of excellence, leaving a lasting legacy for future classes to follow. In the realm of athletics, your achievements have been nothing short of extraordinary. You earned multiple conference championships, regional championships, yeah, girls volleyball, across various sports, showcasing your talent, teamwork, and determination. Individual athletes in various sports have qualified for state tournaments as well. These victories are a testament to your commitment and the incredible coaches who guided you along the way. But your talents extend far beyond the athletic fields. Our music department was again recognized for its continued excellence, a reflection and the dedication of the passion of our student musicians and our teachers. The arts have continued to flourish, and in doing so, forever enriched our school culture, bringing us all immense pride. In the realm of academics and vocational skills, you have also excelled. AP tests were passed, dual credit courses were taken, And the continued pursuit of excellence in the classroom happened with efforts of this graduating class. Seniors triumphed again in the annual welding competition, winning both individual and collaborative awards. Our esports team has emerged as a state powerhouse, with 3 of our teams finishing in the top 5 in the state of Illinois, with our seniors again leading the way. These achievements are not just victories on paper. They're reflections of your character, your perseverance, and your ability to rise to any challenge. You have demonstrated that success comes in many forms and that each of you has a unique gift to offer this world. This group of seniors represent the very best of what the high school and really what the village can be. The final recognition I'd like to make tonight is to 5 families that epitomize the Evergreen Park tradition as third-generation legacies. The student, the student's parent, and their grandparents have all graduated from Evergreen Park High School. Please, as I call your name, will the student and their family please rise? Quinn Farrell's family. Caleb Kaiser's family. Riley Sizemore's family. Evan Snyder Murphy's family. And Ava Tiskowicz's family. To the parents and families here tonight, thank you for your unwavering support and for entrusting us with the education and growth of your children. Your encouragement and involvement have been instrumental in their success. To the Evergreen Park teachers, secretaries, counselors, social workers, paraprofessionals, facilities teams, and our security team, thank you for your dedication to the students in this school. Without all of you, this would not be the amazing school that it is. And to the class of 2025, congratulations. I could not be prouder to be your principal. As of today, our seniors have earned $13 million in scholarships. Something to celebrate. And finally, to our seniors, thank you, and remember, once a Mustang, always a Mustang. Please welcome back to perform our unaccompanied minors who will be performing Where'd All the Time Go as recorded by Dr. Dog.
Where'd all the time go? It's starting to fly. See how the hands go, they're waving goodbye. You know I get so forgetful when I look in your eyes. In your eyes. In your eyes. Now she's walking backwards through the parade. And I'm stuck in the shadows, rocking the shade. And there ain't no way to sweep up the mess that we've made. Mess we've made.
She gets dressed up like a pillow, so she's always in bed. Flowers for the sick and dead. She's on the go, way too fast and way too slow. She'll turn to stone in hospitals and funeral homes. And when the fog rises, somebody sighs who is not in disguise anymore. There's nothing to keep you from falling in love. It starts from the bottom, it comes from above. Like pieces of a puzzle, like a hand in a glove. In a glove. In a glove.
She gets dressed up like a pillow, she's
always in bed. Flowers for the sick and dead.
She's on the go.
She's on the go, way too fast and way too slow.
She'll turn to stone.
And hospitals and funeral homes.
And when the
La,
tide rises,
somebody sinks and is gone in the blink.
Governor.
Thank you to the unaccompanied minors. The senior soloists in their final performance were Michael DePazolin, Quinn Farrell, AJ Landry, Susie Summers, Aaron Wade, and Trevor Wolf. Thank you. And now for the presentation of the top 10% of our class. Please hold all applause until the end so we can hear all the names read. Superintendent Mr. Tom O'Malley will be handing out awards. Lucy Anderson, daughter of Charlie and Debbie Anderson, plans to attend Marquette University and major in chemistry. Joey Burns, daughter of Joe and Andrea Burns, plans to attend University of Tampa and major in nursing. Maximilian Castillo, son of Theodore and Alia Castillo, plans to attend Northwestern University and major in chemistry. Cecilia Deranek, daughter of Andy and Nancy Deranek, plans to attend Loyola University of Chicago and major in chemistry. Aaliyah Diaz, daughter of Jesus Diaz and Brenda Hernandez, plans to attend Pennsylvania State University and major in nursing. William Duffner, son of Bill and Carrie Duffner, plans to attend Butler University and major in finance. Tyler Duran, son of Jennifer Shader, plans to attend Moraine Valley Community College and then transfer to the University of Illinois, where he'll major in aerospace engineering. Malachi Espinoza, son of Rachel Espinoza, plans to attend the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign and major in engineering. Hopi Tapa, daughter of Erica Tapa and Anna Javier, plans to attend the University of Washington and major in terrestrial resource management. Lily Gleason, daughter of Francis and Tracy Gleason, plans to attend University of Purdue and major in aerospace engineering. Margaret Joyce, daughter of Moira Lanigan, plans to attend the University of South Alabama and major in advertising. Michaela Knight, daughter of Tim and Jennifer Knight, plans to attend the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign and major in biochemistry. Natalia Macias, son of Fernando Macias and Guadalupe Ortiz, plans to attend Loyola University in Chicago and major in nursing. Octavia Miller, daughter of Tiffany Slaughter, plans to attend Savannah College of Art and Design and major in animation. Helani Mitchell, daughter of Yarni Vidal and Casey Mitchell, plans to attend University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign and major in biomedical engineering. Diana Rocio, daughter of George and Jacqueline Rocio, plans to attend Moraine Valley Community College and major in business. Jack Schaller, son of Alex and Lori Schaller, plans to attend Moraine Valley Community College and major in computer science. Tyler Short, daughter of Lavelle and Taisha, plans to attend St. Xavier University and major in nursing. Rowan Smythe, son of Mark and Colleen Smythe, plans to attend Lewis University and major in accounting. Rosebud Summers, daughter of John and Melanie Summers, plans to attend Northwestern University and major in theater. Suzanne Summers, daughter of Michael and Lori Summers, plans to attend North Central College and major in musical theater. Erin Wade, daughter of Charles Wade and Paula Wade, plans to attend University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign and major in biology. Elan Wheeler, daughter of Darian and Gia Wheeler, plans to attend Virginia State University and major in hospitality management. Congratulations to our top 10%. I would now like to welcome our senior band members performing Crazy Train in honor of their friend Alan Reyes. Thank you, senior band members. Please welcome to the stage our superintendent, Tom O'Malley.
Graduates, when you walk through the doors of Evergreen Park Community High School for the first time in the fall of 2021, graduation probably felt like a lifetime away. You were full of questions, uncertainty, and maybe even a little fear about what your 4 years would hold. Today, you've answered those questions, not just with words, but with action, spirit, resilience, and pride. We could not be more proud of this accomplished group of graduates. Over the past 4 years, you've dedicated countless hours to academics, service, activities, and athletics. You've built friendships, grown into leaders, and demonstrated what Mustang pride truly means. Your spirit, perseverance, and commitment to each other and this school community will leave a lasting legacy. After this evening, you will step into your next chapter, carrying with you everything you've learned and the values that have helped shape you. Some of you will serve our country with honor in the military. We thank you for your service. Others will enter the workforce or pursue vocational training, mastering the trades. And many of you are heading off to colleges across Illinois and the nation, from the University of Illinois to Alabama, Loyola, DePaul, Indiana, Northwestern, and so many others. You've set your sights on careers as doctors, engineers, teachers, nurses, artists, journalists, tech experts, and more. Whatever your path, you are prepared, and you're going to make the world a better place. Before you go, I encourage you to take a moment to reflect and say thank you. To families, friends, and loved ones who supported you unconditionally, thank you. To teachers, counselors, and support staff who guided and believed in you, thank you. To parents and family members who stayed up late, celebrated the small wins, and pushed you to keep going, thank you. Great coach John Wooden once said, "Success comes from knowing that you did your best to become the best that you are capable of becoming." Students, go out there and continue to work on becoming the best. We're incredibly proud of you. You will forever be part of our Evergreen Park family. And remember, as Mr. Dugan said, once a Mustang, always a Mustang. We wish you nothing but success and can't wait to see what you'll accomplish next. Congratulations, class of 2025. To the Board of Education, we have thoroughly reviewed the records and transcripts of the class of 2025. It is my pleasure to report that these students have not only met but exceeded the graduation requirements of the state of Illinois and of Evergreen Park Community High School District 231. At this time, it is my honor to present to you the graduates of the class of 2025.
All right, the moment you've been waiting for is almost here. I ask that we respect this moment for every individual student, so please hold your applause till the very end. Everyone came here to see their loved one cross the stage. Given the fact that each student's name will be read by one, please hold your applause until the very end. Thank you very much for your anticipated cooperation. We will begin the awarding of the diplomas.
Lucy Elizabeth Anderson. Isabella Maria Avila. Zach Elizabeth Batchelor. Joey Marie Burns. Maximilian Isidor Castillo. Solomon Montrell Colbert. Cecilia Marie Daranek. Aliyah Nayeli Diaz. Michael Grace DePassalin. William Joseph Duffner. Joseph Dwayne Duffy. Tyler Casey Duran. Malachi Santa Cruz Espinosa. Hope Zahara Itapa. Quinn Joseph Farrell. Keely Lynn Fryer. Lily Lee Gleason. Margaret Larkin Joyce. Michaela Ray Knight. Ava Jane Landry. Natalia Macias. Octavia Therese Miller. Halani Mitchell. Cameron Allen Nash. Luke Stephen O'Malley. Cesar Ortiz. Diana Kira Rocio. Jack Richard Schaller. Tyla Lene Short. Rowan Mark Smythe. Crystal Samantha Solis. Rosebud Irene Summers. Suzanne Irene Summers. Ava Marie Tiskevich. Erin Marie Wade. Ilan Ale Wheeler. Jalen Thomas Williams. Trevor Cole Wolf. William Elijah Woods Mackey. Huenson Hakeem Yamego. Dariana Isis Abdul. Miranda Jordan Adams. Garvis Aguilera. Diego Arevalo. Jakari Malik Alexander. Isabella Alvarado. Itzel Alejandra Alvarez. Guinevere Anaya Crotty. Robert Justin Anulevich, Jr. Muhammad Abdullah Asim. Anthony Avalos. Jaden Thomas Bailey. Ivy Renee Barnes. Summer Ray Tony Betts. Max Thomas Bilas. Alan Charles Blake Jr. Jack Robert Bledsoe. London Juliana Bledsoe. Joseph James Brandt. Armani Augustine Bravo Hassan. Christopher Alistair Brown. Imani Belinda Brown. Madeline Grace Bruno. Jadrian Alexander Brunson. Brian Malcolm Buford Jr. Eleanor Delia Bulger. Kamaje Lorenzo Contrell Burks. Bryce Elijah Burrell. Hannah Bird. Jihad Josiah Bird. Ava Ann Conman.
Francesca Marie Cannon. Alexander Michael Carmody. Christopher David Carter. Miguel Angel Ceja. Cesar Chavero. Jacob Robert Cesaro. Christopher Vincent Chigaros. Robert Joseph Cipolla. Kiera Latanya Destiny Coleman. Xavier Cordova. Keyshawn Kroll Vavel. Danielle Elizabeth Grace Croft. Kennedy Cross. Ariana Alicia Cruz. Cameron Christopher Dawson. Diego Israel Cruz Fernandez. Matthias Michael Davis. Jeremy Bowden de la Torre Ibarra. Francis Michael Degnan. Braxton Tyrone Delk. Sean Michael Dennis. Curtis Omar Dennis Jr. Brianna DeRoss. Maggie Main Diallo. Ryan Pierce Dewey. Ronan Gerald Dugan. Eileen Bridget Doyle. Abby Rose Elgersma. Abigail Escalera. Sophia Esquivel. Julian Daniel Estrada. Maeve Eileen Faulkner. Aaron Flores. Carlos Flores. Andres Jesse Flores Ramirez. Jahani Shannon Fouch. Aaliyah Grace Frazier. Kimani Laron Freeman. Brianna Maria Garcia. Valerie Jean Garvin. Christian Langston G. Gasper David Gomez. Walter Dario Gomez. Maya Ivana Gonzalez. Peyton Deborah Gore. Ashton Gray. Charlie Gracus. Nicolette Guerrero. Jack Collins Harris. Juan Hernandez. Liliana Giselle Hernandez. Devin Alonzo Herrera. Zachary David Homan. Kenyatta Monroe Hope. Ellis Brendan Jackson. Janae Nicole Jackson Walker.
Sherlyn Jaramillo Benitez. Pablo Andres Jimenez. David Jameer Johnson. Trinity Christian Jones. Brody Anthony Joyce. Annabelle Marie Juarez. Laura Kane. Caleb Jeffrey Kaiser. Sophia Linderos. Haley Rose Larkin. Devonte Sean Lascelles. Keziah Lynn Lewis. Ben Long. Joshua Lucas. Sanaa Ikuya Marie Harris. Armando Luna. Richard Malquist. Giselle Samantha Marchand. Jalen Curtis Marshall. Moises Martinez Liera. Jaleese Melva Matheny. Mara Catherine McNamara. Juan Pablo Merida. Carla Deborah Miller. Rihanna Lachelle Moore Wilson. Brianna Yvette Maureen. Kara Marie Mullen. Andrea Mia Moreno. Nathaniel Christopher Novak. Marty Elizabeth O'Connell. Jacqueline Ordaz. Brandon Orozco Marino. Joshua John Ortel. David Julian Ortiz. Nalani Ortiz. Nayeli Ortiz. Raven Elizabeth Owens. Taziah Amiri Owens. Antonia Isis Padilla. Margaret Ann Palmer. Joel Xavier Palomar. Vincent Oscar Olson. Sophia Kathleen Panatera. Diego Ethan Para Martinez. Heather Patterson. Ivan Alexander Pedraza. Kiyoki Rose Peterson. Emily Pineda. Victoria Guadalupe Pinella. Trinity LaShawn Porter. Arshawn Javel Powell. Marisol Prado. Jonathan William Quinn. Angel Ramirez. Christian Ramirez. Delilah Ramirez.
Jacob Julius Ramirez. Anthony Ruben Realara. Ryan William Reck. Daniel Robert Reynolds. Michael Jose Rodriguez Medina. Delaney Rosas Magadan. Janaya Lanice Royal. Jade Rubalcava. Zayda Rubalcava. Azul Jessibeth Ruiz Ordaz. Marcus Jeremiah Salgado. Adam Sanders. Brian James Sansone II. Amanda Marie Schneider. Peyton Jane Schwartz. Jackson Salim Shakir. Daphne Rain Shihelski. Christopher Robert Silverman, Jr. Jessica Simmons. Riley Elizabeth Sizemore. Kiera Rashay Shakara Smith. Kanaya Lavan Smith. Evan Alexander Snyder Murphy. Shaila Solis. Lawrence Zaire Somerville. Sheridan Simone Stiles. Patrick Grady Sullivan. Cameron Lanetta Jasleen Taylor. Lance Tyler Thomas. Levante Norman Tillman. Damian Anthony Torres. Vincent Robert Torrisi. Peyton James Tracy. Derwan Irwin Turner, Jr. Terrence Jamal Turner. Brianna Uwaje. Aiden Benicio Valdez. Justin Villagomez. Aubrey Elizabeth Walzak. Giovanni Stavry Walker. Amaya Monet Walker Lewis. Julian Villagomez. Genesis Jeffrey Ward. Madison Alyssa Ward. Takila Laureen Washington. Corey Matthew Rashawn Waterford. Marlon Gerald Samuel Weathers, Jr. Dakara Desire Webb. Ember Rose Webster. Robert Stephen Welcome. Scott James Westbrook, Jr. Thomas Winston Williams. Jai Previn Willis. Maurice Dante Wilson. Mariah Renee Wilson. Joseph J. Yap. Diego Zavala. Bruce Albert Tribble.
All right, we're almost done. Would all the graduates please stand? At this time, all the graduates, please move your tassels from the right side to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to present to you the class of 2025. Congratulations, Evergreen Park High School. All right, seniors, you got one more directive before you're out of here. You're going to go out the back door on the way out. Families better cheer for them one more time. But seniors class are going out first. Parents, wait. Parents, wait. Seniors are going out the back door. Families, give them a round of applause. Let's go.